Hey guys, Monster50 here, coming in a quick review for Paranormal Activity 4 for you guys. And, so yeah, just to let you know guys, this film is nowhere near as bad as everyone's been saying it is, in my opinion. In my opinion, this was, I actually found this to be a second best Paranormal Activity, to be honest with you guys. So, it's kind of there's going to be kind of a different review to what a lot of people have been saying. So, yeah, just to give you a warning of that. So first of all, the storyline for Paranormal Activity 4. Now, this one continues on from where the first one and the second one left off. Because if you haven't seen the first and second one, turn this off for a second. Because it is a mild spoiler for those films. They run alongside each other. Paranormal 1 and 2, they're run along in the same sequence. And then after that, this one continues on from both of them films, unlike the third film, which was a prequel to both of them films. Now, does it continue it well? I believe it continues it to a very adequate degree, because, I mean, it doesn't link too well, to be honest. I mean, like, there's no specific reason why the ghost has decided to go to this family after the family had already been harassing, I guess you could say. However, it does make for an interesting premise and story, and the characters help that a lot, but I'll get into that in a second. And it runs along, for the most part, pretty smoothly, and it's, in my opinion, a lot more entertaining than the first or second film. It's about on the same level of entertainment as the third film, which I liked. It's not as scary as the third film, and I guess not as scary as the second film. Probably in line with the first film, which I didn't find was scary at all, and I didn't find this really that scary at all. And yeah, the thing I didn't like was how they had so much product placement with the Xbox Kinect, because it just seemed unneeded. Okay, it was a neat little feature that they used it for, but I mean, they could have used something better in my opinion. Like the Kinect, it just, I don't know, I just don't like having that sort of product placement in these sorts of films, to be honest. But yeah, so that's a long sort of ramble about the storyline, but overall I'll probably say it's about, I'll probably give it a 7.5, because there are some parts that are a bit uneven. There are quite a few plot holes in my opinion, but it was generally good. And a lot of people said the ending wasn't that great, but I actually enjoyed it. It was very fast, and it's like 5 minutes long, and everything was wrapped up. I actually really enjoyed it, and thought they did a good job with the ending. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was one of the best endings after the third film. The second best ending after the third film, I mean. And also, just to let you know, guys, after the credits, there's like a 20-second or so clip of a spin-off, and a lot of people are saying just wait in cinema to watch it. If you want to, you can. I honestly don't see the point in doing so. I stayed and waited, and I didn't understand shit because it wasn't even in English. So I didn't even have subtitles on it. So there that is. So yeah. Anyways, overall story is a 7.5. Next up, the characters, which I thought were some of the best characters actually. The boyfriend's fucking hilarious in this film. The girlfriend, she was good. A lot of people said that she looked like she's going to be extremely annoying, and they were pleasantly surprised. I kind of agree. I did think she could have ruined it, but I did have faith that she could hold the film. I weren't going to judge her till I'd actually seen the film, because it wasn't like she was like the other kids in the film, which I didn't actually mind either, but that's beside the point. She's 15, so 15-year-olds can usually hold a film. And she did, in my opinion. She is actually quite a likeable character. She's fit. And, yeah. the mum and dad, they were not sort of fleshed out enough in my opinion. They could have been a bit better. The kids were good for kids, I guess you could say. And telling you anything else about characters might be getting into spoilers a bit too much. So yeah, characters I'll probably say, because of the mum and dad weren't fleshed out enough, I'll probably give it an 8. The acting was, as I said, for the most part, really good. Yeah, I don't think anyone was a bad actor in this film, actually, to be honest, because, yeah, everyone seemed to give it their all, so I'd probably say the acting was probably a 9, yeah. And the scares were non-existent in this film, I thought. I didn't find this film scary at all, to be honest with you guys. I found the first film not scary, the second film a bit scary, third film fucking terrifying. So yeah, I got a review of the third film, and it's right when I'm just starting to get into a review, so it's not very good, but you can check it out if you're interested anyway. So overall, I'm just going to end this now because it's 6 minutes long, and that means I've been rambling too much. So yeah, very good film. Not quite as good as Sinister, in my opinion. If you're going to pick one of the films to see, I'd recommend seeing Sinister, unless you've seen all the other Paranormal Activities and just want to continue watching the rest. Because, I mean, if you go into it with an open mind like I did, you'll probably enjoy it. If you go into it with a closed mind that's going to be shit or whatever, then it will probably be shit. But going to it with an open mind, you can expect it to suck if you want, and maybe be surprised. Let's see what happens. But yeah, so overall, I'll probably give it an 8.5. I'd say probably an 8 or an 8.5, because it was really good, and there are just a few things dragging it down. But overall, I would recommend seeing it if you've seen all the other Paranormal Activities, or if you've already seen Sinister. Otherwise, go see Sinister, because that's better all round in my opinion, which I do have a review for, so check that out if you're interested. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. It's Master 50 signing out.